Okay, so let's talk just a couple of things. Number one, we are officially halfway through January. If you are not where you want to be in January, then pick it up. If you are where you want to be in January, then keep doing what you're doing and reevaluate. See if what you're doing is already pushing you outside of your comfort zone. If it's not, if you're really comfortable, then go for more. Set goals every single day for how you want the day to go. Ask yourself, what do I want out of this day? What is going to make me feel really good about this day? How do I want to go about this day? So one thing that I've been doing this year, I say this year, on day 15 of 2019, but one thing that I've been doing is setting an intention for the day. So I think about, how do I want to feel today? And what basically do I need to do in order to feel that way? So a lot of things that are coming up are like successful, proud, productive, things that I was not in 2018, which is actually awesome because these are all things that I'm going to be using tonight when Jess does her activity with us. But these are like words that I did not feel in the year of 2018. And so I'm very intentionally going about my day based on how I want the day to feel. And I actually just started this new thing today, where instead of writing, I was telling Jess, instead of writing this big long to-do list, I'm only going to write the things that would make me proud to accomplish. And so I wrote, like, at the top, it says, Tuesday, I will make myself proud by doing. And I only wrote the things that I have to do in order to be proud of myself and to go to bed being like, fuck yeah, I just crushed this day. And for me, I write down at the bottom, like, my word, the intention that I want to feel for the day, and I said action. Obviously, my 2019 word is action, but today I really wanted to take action, so I wrote that down. So that's a really awesome tool that you guys can start implementing. I'm going to be doing that from now forward. I got it from a podcast. If you guys do not listen to the Rise podcast with Rachel Hollis, please go do so. She's fantabulous. She will also be at Summit. If you have not purchased your Summit ticket, go do so. Summit tickets are on sale right now. Summit is hands down the greatest event that you can possibly go to. I've already gone to 3 and I am still so in love. This will be my 4th Summit already. I cannot believe it. I earned my first one in Nashville, and then the last two, I went to Nashville and then New Orleans and then Indy last year, and it's in Indy again. And I'm just so excited. Like, they are literally the best events ever. If you need, even just something good for your life, like for you in general, not necessarily your business, then it's hands down the weekend that you need to go to. So get your Summit tickets. They are on sale this month. And then, so let me dive in. I'm going to share my screen. Can I get a thumbs up, Jess? Can you see that? Cool. Okay. Oh, man. I'll put you guys down here. I am not able to see the chat PS, so hang on a second. Let me see if I can open it up. I don't know where it is. Anyways, I can't see the chat, so unmute yourselves if you guys have any questions. Okay, I'm going to go over how to divvy up your day for the business activities. So these are like the specific activities that you need to do in your day. These are the activities that you need to do in order to make money. These are the activities you need to do in order to hit Success Club, to rank advance. These are the specific activities that you need to do. You have to do these activities, and I divvied them up for you. And I think there's 5 specific steps. So the first one is finding a power hour sheet to follow. This is really, really, really helpful when I was working part-time. And so when I started this business, I was working 50 plus hours a week at the gym. And for me to find time to work this business was actually very challenging. And I never really talk about it because I wanted this so freaking bad that I made it work. I stayed up late, got up early. I did what I needed to do. I didn't watch TV like ever. If I was not working or eating, or taking a pee, I was literally doing this. I was literally working on my business. And I'm grateful for that, but I also know that if I could do that, then you guys can too. And there's just no excuse. There is no reason. And so I was very intentional, very focused. I got really close to diamond in my first 6 months. I was really, really close, like a couple coaches away. I finally hit it in October of my first year, so it took me quite a while to actually hit it. And that's because I made a lot of mistakes that I will not allow you guys to make, and you will know that as we get into it. But I hit Success Club all of my first months. I hit Success Club my first 3 months, and all the way through, I almost hit Success Club all of the months of my first year, but I missed, I think, one, maybe 2 of them, and I regret it like crazy because now I'm kicking myself like, damn it, if I would have just worked a little bit harder. And so I have been working this business for 2.5 years as a part-time style business. So I was doing and using these specific trackers. Now, this one right here, the Win the Day one, this one's new, but I was using a tracker that was very similar to that. And I have been using, this one is created by me, clearly. It says Limitless Dynasty. That was a while ago. And so I created this one in, I think, my first year as a coach, or maybe even the second year as a coach. But I created this one because those are the activities that I was doing every single day, and I just needed something quick. I needed something quick. And this is what I do, you guys. I put it into like a plastic cover, and then I use my dry erase marker to check it off, and then every day I can just erase it. And then you don't have to worry about printing out paper. It's super, super easy. If you are a brand new coach, you will have gotten this Win the Day tracker in your Boss Lady kit. So I highly recommend using that. It's very, very simple. It's straightforward. It's the absolute basics, and it's totally, absolutely achievable. If you do that, the launcher, then you can launch your business, but you can also take it up a notch and just increase those numbers a little bit. Increase them, by 2, increase them by 5, double them, whatever it is. If you want the results, if you want Success Club, you gotta do the work. If you want Success Club 10, you gotta do the work. You have to do the work that will measure up to that goal, and I'm gonna talk about that. So these are the 3 trackers that I personally recommend using. This one is great. The Win the Day one is awesome if you are somebody who needs to see visually what specifically do I have to do and break down all of the things. And so anyways, it breaks that all down, training video, checking the coach office. This is awesome for learning and starting and building a habit. This tracker over here, the Vital Tracker, this pretty much is those activities, except I keep out things like doing a training video, checking your coach online office, things like that. It's just simply your new invites, your follow-ups. Did you grow your network? So this is when there was a lot of Facebook friend requests that were going on where we were building on Facebook. I no longer build on Facebook anymore very much. It's all on Instagram. So this would be Instagram following. How many posts did you do that day? Did you do your Shaco and workout? And then checked in with all of your groups. And so the workout, Shaco, and PD, those are, 2 of the vital behaviors. Inviting to, or another vital behavior, and then checking in. I think down there, maybe it says recognition. No, it should say recognition. But anyways, and then this one in the middle, Coach Growth Plan. This one is a really, really, really good one when you are ready to take your business from coach to diamond and beyond. This is a great tracker to have in one of those white slips and use to see your progression throughout an entire week and see where you're at in your downline. So it has a lot of details down here as you go from coach, as you pretty much go from emerald to diamond and beyond. It's not like a get to diamond and stay there. If this is a diamond and I want to continue moving forward, and it's a great tracker. For me personally, if you're anything like me, that tracker is like so busy. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. It's super scary. But if you're somebody who likes organization, pen to paper, then use that tracker. It's fantastic. I have another tracker. If this one is too much for you, I have another one that's really, really great. But you know what I recommend even more is the new elite trackers, the road to elite trackers for team builder, team leader, and then progressing to elite. Those are bomb. Those are hands down the best things that you could possibly use to grow your business and beyond. So the Win the Day is perfect for a brand new coach. If you don't already have that, go and print that out. It is in the team page. Otherwise, send me a message afterwards and I'll send it to you. If you prefer it's simple and you're like, okay, I know to check in, to do a training video. I know to do the back office and I don't want to check all of those things off. And you just want to do a quick boop, boop, boop. I already did that. Then use this Vitals Tracker one. You can use that one. It's totally fine. And it's like super, super great. In these boxes, I put numbers. So instead of check marks, I will do like how many new invites I did, 25, whatever it is, 10, 12, 3, 60, whatever that number is, put that in there. And then if you're ready and you want to step up and you want to use the coach growth plan, then feel free to use that one. I can send that one to you because that one's not posted. Okay. So the first thing is to use a power hour. Hands down, it will be game changing. It will be the necessity to making sure that you get everything done that you need to get done. The second thing is deciding on the goal that you want to accomplish. Now, I personally work backwards. You need to figure out what the goal that you want to accomplish is, and then figure out how many of everything that you need to do and how much work you need to spend on this, how much you need to be doing, how many invites, so on and so forth. So write down or in the chat box, what is your goal? What is your goal for January? Let's do January's. So what's your goal for January? What is the big goal that if you were to say, I am so freaking proud of myself for blank, what is it? What is it? What is that goal? Is it a money goal? Is it a how many people did you help goal? Is it a success club goal? Is it a running a challenge group or running a coach mentorship? Is it running a sneak peek? Is it filling the sneak peek? Is it signing people from the sneak peek? Is it a rank goal? Do you want to go to emerald, to diamond? Where do you want to be? What do you want to do in the month of January? And now you base your activities around your goal. So one of the biggest mistakes is people will make their goal based on how many invites that they feel comfortable doing. And that's just not okay. It's just not going to get you any results. You have to base your activities and how much and what you divvy up your day based on the goal that you want. So if you want a money goal, how many people do you need to help and sign up in order to hit X number of dollars? Do you want to make $200 extra this month? You have to sign up 4 people. Assuming that you sign up, let's say you signed up 4 coaches. 4 coaches with a basic challenge pack, that's a fast start of $50. There you go, that's your $200. And so that's 4 coaches in the month, that's growing your rank, and that's making your $200. That's a pretty sick goal, right? So now you know, okay, I want to sign up 4 coaches because that hits my, oh my gosh, I would be so proud of making an extra $200. Maybe the rank doesn't really like fire you up, but the $200 does. And that $200 means that you helped humans and you're excited about that. Okay, great. So how many success club points is that? That's 8 success club points. So maybe you set your goal as 10 success club points. And then are you signing up coaches or clients? Well, if you want to do $200, get it in, get it done, and have no variation, that's 4 coaches, okay? Now you have to talk about coaching, not challenge groups. So one of the best things that you will hear and live and breathe by this, are you ready? You will get what you're asking for. you will get what you're asking for. And so if you're always talking about a challenge group and you want to sign up for coaches, you're not going to get coaches, you're going to get challengers, because you're asking and talking about challenge groups. And so if you look at your social media, go do a quick little scan of yourself. Are you talking more about challenges or about coaching? And the coaching opportunity, not about what you do, but did you know that you could do this too type of posts with coaching. If you want coaches, you have to talk about coaching. You have to invite to coaching. You have to be, you have to be showing up on your social medias about coaching. And so if your specific goal is to sign up coaches, you are going to now make all of your posts and 80% of your content all about coaching, okay? How much time will it take to invite the number of people? So how many people do you need to invite in order to hit 4 coaches? Well, you can't really hit 4 coaches by only inviting 5 people. 4 of those 5 are not going to sign up. If they do, you should be a diamond by now, right? And so you need to figure out how many people does it take for you to sign somebody up. Maybe as a brand new coach, it's going to take a few more. Maybe as a brand new coach, it's going to take 15 to 20 people to get one person to sign up. Now, later in your business, like for me, I can sign somebody up probably within 10 people that I invite, just because of the credibility, the consistency that I've personally set myself up for. That's going to be different than you. So as a brand new coach, I would say inviting a minimum of 20 people a day in order to hit Success Club 10 is around where you want to be, okay? If you want to hit more than Success Club 10 and you want to do more income than that and grow your rank even faster, do more than 20 invites. Go to 30, go to 40, 50. If you want to only help one person, then sending 5 a day is perfect, okay? And so how much time will it take to send those invitations is a little bit varied between each person. When I was signing up as a new coach, it's quite easy to send invites because it's a lot of copy and paste. So you can write up a really good invitation. There's lots of examples in the team page under the unit section. But as a new coach, your invite is going to sound something like, hey, I don't know if you saw what I started doing, but I actually signed up and partnered with, a health and fitness company, and I joined this boot camp, this virtual boot camp with my coach, and I'm actually allowed to bring 3 people with me. Have you ever thought about doing something like this? Would this be something you're interested in learning about? And you can just copy and paste that to every single person on your Facebook list. And so those invites will not take you any more than, you can pump out 30 invites within 30 minutes. It's so easy. Later, as by month 2 and 3 and 4, it might take you just a little bit longer, but you will get practice and you will get really good at it, because you might have to switch around those invites now to saying a follow-up, hey, I know I mentioned before, but last month about this challenge group and we were chit-chatting, but I just wanted to check in with you and ask if this is still something that you're interested in. And so you might have to change that around, but either way, you can still do a lot of copy and paste invites. I personally still think that they are okay. I just don't think that you want to be inviting spammy. I think it's really important that you keep your invites vague, and if you can copy and paste a vague invite, something like, I don't know if you've seen what I've been doing, but have you ever thought about doing what I'm doing? Or have you ever thought about joining my virtual bootcamp? Have you ever thought about doing an online challenge? Something like that, where somebody has to conversate with you, and then you go into what you're doing. Don't copy paste I'm a brand new coach and I just joined this challenge group and word vomit all over. In the training that you go through, I teach you how to invite. I teach you exactly what to say, and word vomit is not included in there. So make sure you're doing your training, but you need to work backwards. So decide the goal and then take action based on the goal, not based on what you feel like doing or what you feel comfortable doing, because you're not going to hit Success Club by sending out 5 invites a day. Okay. Number 3 and 4 is work backwards on how much of each vital you need to accomplish. So like I was saying, you're going to break down, these are all of the vital behaviors. You're going to break down how much or how many of each of these that you need to do in order to accomplish your goal, and then assign each vital task a time in your schedule. So vital behaviors, super basic. You need to memorize these. You need to know these. But the first one is your workouts and your Shakeology, and then posting about it. I always include posting about it because I mean, you partnered with a health fitness company. What the hell's the point in doing this or doing your workout and your Shako if you're not going to share about it? How are you going to get people to join your challenge group? So whether you're posting that in your Instagram stories, you're sharing your workouts in your Instagram stories, whether you're making a a post-workout picture, but whatever it is, share about it. Inviting in your follow-ups. So how much and how many invites are you going to need to do in order to hit your goal? If your goal is $400, you need to sign up 8 coaches with fast start, meaning 8 coaches that have never joined Beachbody before. And to hit 8 coaches, you're probably going to have to send out 30 plus invites a day. So you have to know how many invitations it takes in order to hit that goal, and don't base that goal on what you feel like doing. If 30 is like, oh my God, scary, it's not going to be scary in a week, I promise. Personal development, you should be doing 20 minutes a day, non-negotiable anyways, but I recommend bumping that up. I personally say until you are like, your mind is so strong and confident that you are always able to talk yourself through situations and you're just in a good headspace. I personally say that you should be listening to personal development all day, every day. It should be on in some form all day, every day, whether that be like alternate between reading a book, listening to a book, listening to podcasts, even business development. So listening to a training video while you're drinking your pre-workout, or I always listen to, I don't do it as much anymore because I have more time, but when I was still working part-time, I would always listen to team calls or national wake-up calls or training calls that I would find on the Beachbody Champions page while I was doing my workout or while I was drinking my pre-workout, and just kind of putting them together, multitasking, as they say. But yeah, so I would highly, highly, highly encourage you to ditch all TV, all movie time, all like music, even music time, like in the shower. I mean, just go get yourself a freaking $20, actually what I used to do is put my phone inside a Ziploc baggie and I used to listen to podcasts that way. And I would literally like put it inside of a mug and I would take it into the shower and I would listen to my audiobooks and my personal development in the shower or in the bathroom while I was taking a shower, because I personally think that if you are taking a shower, why would you not listen to personal development? It's like, I mean, it's 5 to 20 minutes of you standing there doing nothing. You might as well fill your mind with good shit. And then getting results. So they changed the vital behaviors in 2019 just a little bit. It used to be recognition, but they adjusted this to being get results. And as a new coach, getting results will mean getting results for yourself so that you can prove that this works, which means that you need to be, showing up in your challenge groups and so on. And then as a coach who is running challenge groups, it's your job to get results for other people, to help other people get results so that you can prove that this is working. Okay, so how do you assign each vital a task within your schedule, a time within your schedule? For example, your vital behavior of workouts, Shako, and posting about it in the morning. Let's say you do your workout in the morning, you make one post out of it, done. You do your invites and your follow-ups, 20 invites for 30 minutes while you're drinking your Energize in the morning right before you do your workout. You do that 4 times a week. You take one day off so maybe you can get a little extra sleep, or you listen to an extra business training video. Then you do your personal development while you're dog walking or while you're driving in your car. And then you do, to get your results, sorry, I gotta move this. While you're trying to get your results, or while you're getting your results, you are showing up in your own or in the challenge group. You're showing up, engaging, participating. You're getting your results. And so this might include like posting about the progress that you're making, once a week, sharing results from the program of other people who have done it. So if you've followed along with me or you see other coaches doing this, people will get on, like they'll go into, you know, the hashtag or whatever. So I did this with Transform 20. I went and searched the hashtag Transform 20 on my Instagram. I found photos of transformations of people that I personally would relate to, and like for the girls that I want to join me, I found girls that had transformations that were like that. I saved them and then I used them to promote the program because I hadn't done them before. So if you've never done a full program or you're trying to promote a program that you've never done yourself, that's how you do it. You got to get results. So you get results from the people who have already done it. If there's a program that we've done within the Happy Life Club, then ask if you can borrow somebody's transformation photo. You are always welcome to use one of my transformation photos. I'm sure you're able to use Jess's transformation photos. I'm sure you're able to use lots of girls within the team page, their photos for a program that you've done or that you're about to do, okay? But this getting results is like incorporated throughout your day, or sorry, throughout your week. Oh, that's what happened. Sorry, guys. Okay, I think it's just loading. Okay, the last one is planning your call to action posts for the week ahead of time so that you know the photo and knowing the photo that's going with it so that you know what to do throughout the week, okay? So Sunday is a great day to plan for a call to action for coaching. So you can talk about whatever, you could talk about whatever story you want. Maybe you're projecting how you don't want to fear Mondays anymore. And you're so excited for the day that you get to become a coach full time. Maybe you don't want to be a coach full time and you want to stay at your job, but coaching makes your job going into work on Monday feel better. Whatever it is, you can tell a story about coaching on Sunday and talk about how many people you're looking for and give like when I say a CTA, this is I'm looking for X number of people, or if this is you, I'm looking to help 2 more people this week, join as a coach, whatever, drop an emoji below or fill out my application here. And on Facebook, I input the link. On Instagram, I actually prefer to do like drop an emoji below. I find that I personally get more engagement, or you can fill out the link in my bio, okay? Monday is a great day to do like a coaching inspirational post. So talking, like I said, about no Monday blues. What are you doing on a Monday? What does a Monday look like as a coach? What do you want Mondays to look like as a coach? Do you want to go full-time, part-time? What do you want coaching to do? Basically, you're going to paint the vision of what coaching is going to be for you on Monday, and then do another invite. But this invite doesn't have to be I'm looking for 3 people. This invite can be, did you know that you can do this too? All you have to do is ask. Did you know that you can do this too? Reach out to me, send me a message, okay? Tuesday, you're gonna do a call to action for a challenge group. So you're gonna post a Transformation Tuesday, that's today. If you haven't done it yet, go and do so. You're gonna post a transformation of either yourself or somebody that you know. So if you don't know anybody within this team, then you can use mine, but you are going to post a transformation and you are going to do a call to action to joining your challenge group. I am looking for 5 girls to join me. I'm looking for 5 women to join me in my next challenge. This is what you're gonna get, and blah, 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 blah. The example's in the team page, go find it. But that's a call to action that you're going to do on a Tuesday, every single Tuesday, every single week. Thursdays, you're gonna talk about money. And you're going to paint the vision of what you want coaching to do for you with the income. What does the income mean to you? Where do you want to get to in the income within coaching? How much are you looking to, not going on your post and being like, oh my God, I can't wait to make $1,000 this week. That's not really going to work, right? But if you say, I cannot believe that I am partnered with a company that I get paid, have the opportunity to get paid to get results, And one day I'm going to be able to leave my job. Or one day I'm going to be able to cut my hours down. Or one day I'm going to be able to take my family on vacation. I'm going to be able to take my husband on vacation. I'm going to be able to travel and do this like place and shopping and things that I've always wanted to do and I've just never had the chance to. One day I'm going to be able to pay off my student loan or my credit cards or my debt that I owe. One day I'm going to be able to upgrade my car. Paint the vision for what that income is going to do for you. Once you start making money and once you are making money, I don't care if it's $14 or if it's $140 or if it's $1,400. I don't care how much it is, but you're going to talk about what you're spending that money on. Number one, this is going to paint the vision of, holy crap, this is actually a real thing. You are making real money. You literally work out, you share about it, you talk about it, you post on social media, and you get paid for it because people are signing up. This is awesome. People helping people. That's what we do. And number two, you're going to project this incredible, positive, empowering, inspiring connection with money. The relationship that you will have with money, there's a hair on my nose. The relationship that you will have with money when you celebrate every single dollar, no matter whether it's $1, $14, or $140, it doesn't matter. If you celebrate that, you are going to create that positive connection and relationship and gratitude towards money. And that is very, very, very important when it comes to making money as a coach. There's one more. It's just the extras that we do. So divvying out your day looks like taking those vital behaviors and breaking them down. Where in the day are you doing them? When I joined as a coach, what I would do, I would wake up in the morning. Feeling like P. Diddy. Oh my God. Do you guys remember that song? Oh my God. Okay. I would wake up in the morning and I would do my invites right away. I would get out my notebook. I'd be half asleep and I would just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. I'd send out at least 20, 25, sometimes 30 invites every single day. And then throughout the day, I wasn't really able to do anything except for maybe answer a message while I was going pee, which wasn't very often. And then when I would get home, I would listen to team calls. I would chime into trainings, and then I would answer all of the messages that I got throughout the day. I didn't post a lot because I actually wasn't allowed until I left the gym. And then when I was working my studio training job and my gymnastics job, I wasn't posting all the time. I just simply couldn't. Posting it's important, but I personally think that your inviting is more important. I personally think that your invites, getting these personal messages out, is so much more important and will create results way more than posting on social media. So I always say if you have to choose between one of the two, you always do your personal invites, always that one first. And then if you get your posts, if you're posting at least once a day, that's great, right? You just need to show up and show that you're doing it. What you don't want to do is post once a week and be like super flaky. Think about it this way. People are watching you and starting to gain trust with you as you're showing up and doing your personal invites and showing that you're actually doing what you say you're going to do, which is running a challenge group. You have to show that. You've got to build that credibility. But you do that throughout the day, okay? And that's it. And then your personal development is thrown in. Tack it on to something else that you already do, and then you're getting results and you're talking about it. That's what you need to do. These extra things are things that you need to, just squeeze in throughout the day. You probably already do them. For example, Instagram stories, you probably already do them. And if you don't, they're so freaking easy just to add into your day, as long as you're doing a minimum of 5. Show up 5 different times in your Instagram story, or talk in your Instagram story about inviting people. I'm gonna do some like Instagram training or Instagram story trainings throughout the year, but pretty much with Instagram stories, all you want to do is show people the behind the scenes of what you're doing and that they can do this too. Don't bombard them. Don't be a sales pitch. Don't be weird. Don't be gross. Just show up, go and follow my stories, and watch how I do it. do whatever I do. Whatever I do, do the same thing, your own version, okay? And you'll start to learn what types of things you're supposed to put in your stories and how you can invite without being like a punch in the face. Extra posts, like I said, giving daily valuable posts throughout the day, talking about coaching or a challenge group or your lifestyle to get people to know you. Team Chat Tuesday every single week at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're here. We're going to party. As the team grows, these calls are going to grow, and I'm really, really excited. As we grow as a team, I'm excited to offer the opportunities for you guys to earn a spot to talk on the call, to be able to share your wisdom, your knowledge, your the way that you're doing things, because not every single one of us is going to do it the exact same way, and I love that. So I'm excited to be able to expand this team call and give you guys the opportunities to talk on it and lead these calls yourselves. Watching training videos from YouTube or the Champions page. If you are not in the Beachbody Champions page, go in now. Go in there now, search it in Facebook, Beachbody Champions. Go and join, because it's hands down like the best group ever. There is so many good trainings in there. It's all of the top coaches that are in there anyways. They're always being asked. It's run by corporate, so it's a great, just go in there. And then if you're looking for like an extra training, I tend to search trainings for coaches that I love. And so right now I am really inspired by Kate Schultz. She's 25. She's a 6-figure earner. She's been doing this business for just a year. She's like 6-star diamond. She hit elite in her first year, all of those things. I'm like, okay, I want to do what you're doing. And so I'll just go and search Kate training call or whatever, Kate team call. You can do that in YouTube, or you can type in, Instagram training for Beachbody coaches. Just go and research. When I was following Haley Christian last year, when she was having a big boom in her business, I watched all of her training calls, and I search it up and I watch it while I'm cooking dinner or while I'm eating lunch or while I'm eating breakfast, and I don't have to watch the whole thing. I can watch it in chunks. Running a coach sneak peek 1 or 2 times a month. I highly encourage it. If you have never been and run one with me, then get your booty in there. I'm running one on Monday, starting on Monday through Wednesday. Mine are 3 days. But if you have not run one yourself, it's about time that you do it. And this is the only way that you're going to grow. I ran my first one. It was terrible. Your first one is probably going to be horrible too, but you got to do it. You got to get the bad one out of the way. You have to get the bad one, the bad challenge group, the bad sneak peek, the bad posting, the bad invites. You got to get them all out of your system, because once they're out of your system, you have room to grow, and you can only go upwards. You can only get better. And I promise you, even those people who got caught in like the bad parts of your business, they will join you if they are the right people. I promise you. I have so many people who joined me when I was sending the barfiest messages or running the worst sneak peeks in the entire world. And then prepping and planning for a challenge group on Sundays. So once you start running your challenge groups, on Sundays, look at your schedule, plan out. I personally recommend planning out the entire challenge group. That's what Jess and I do for ours. And it takes a load off of your shoulders, planning ahead of time what you're supposed to be doing in your challenge group. If you are not in the challenge group launch party training group, then send me a message so that I can add you in there. Because in there, Jess and I talked about all of the things that you need to do in order to run a challenge group. If you don't already know this, hi Jess. Jess and I run the Happy Life Club together. We've been running it since 2016 together, and so we run all of our challenges together. Now we've switched to calling them boot camps, which is really fun because 3 years of challenges was really exhausting. So we're really excited about that. But we did a training on how to run a successful and launch your first challenge group. If you're not in that training, then go get in there. But those are the things that you need to do in order to divvy up your day. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. Yes, reading these. I don't know where this. Oh, okay. I got it. Stop share. Hi, everybody. Wow. I couldn't see who was on before. This is so fun. Okay. Help 5 coaches start their biz. Love it. Go Emeralds. Girl, you better be Emerald by the end of this month. I'm gonna kick you. All right. If you guys have any questions, please ask them now. Yes, I will add you, Sam. I will add you right after this call. If you do not have any questions, concerns, or comments, then we will get started with Jess's activity. But if you have any questions, I will give it literally like 1 minute. Ask your questions. If you don't know what something is, if you don't know how to do something, now is your chance. This is the best time to get me in without scheduling a call and making it like super awkward, because I know that calls are really awkward. But just unmute yourselves and ask the questions that you need to ask, and I can help you. If there's anything that you're not sure about, if you are not comfortable with something, if your head's like, oh, what am I doing? Then ask your questions. I always say that if you are not asking questions, then you are not learning enough. So I'm always about that. If you know that and you've asked questions to me, so many people are always like, I'm so sorry for so many questions, especially like prospects. And I'm like, no, ask your questions. Because if you're asking your questions, it means that you're learning. It means that I have a fear to lead your team. Don't. Don't have a fear. When it comes to leading your team, I have to say that the learning from mistakes, the biggest thing that I can say as far as leading a team, we think that we have to go into manager mode. We think that we have to now be like this person who knows how to teach everybody. And we have to know how to answer all of these questions. And we have to know how to inspire our team, our coaches to hit Success Club. When in all reality, leading them is how you become successful. So for me, 2019 is the year of action, like you guys know. And for me, leading a team means showing up first, being the first one to do it, being the one to do what I say I'm going to do, and showing you what's possible. And that's all it takes to really lead a team. For me personally, I've just grown. And the best way to look at it is use everything that I personally do until you're comfortable doing it your own. And then you basically just fly away like a butterfly out of its cocoon. You go off on your own. When I first started this team, I just would be in, my upline is Bonnie Engel. I would be in her team page and just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. You have to practice. You have to learn the skills. And the best way to do it is just watch training videos on how to lead your team. You can't, there is no best way to respond. Practice will make everything so much better. Practicing and doing it over and over and over and over and over again is the perfect way. My suggestion is to go back and watch some of the team calls that I've done in the past. I've gone over a lot of ways that I personally answer messages, but use the special like messaging cocktail. It is giving them information and getting to know them all mixed in with one. So like talking about things that you like and funny things about you while mixing in information about the business. So whether that be a challenge group or coaching, that's my best suggestion. When it comes to like conversating with somebody, I always say ask one question at a time. One question at a time, or give one piece of information at a time. If you try and tell somebody about all of the things to do with a challenge group, they're literally going to look at their phone and be like, whoa, because it's just too much to take in. It's like you literally just went blah, 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 in front of them, and they're like, I don't know what to say. I can't even remember what you talked about, let alone I don't know what to say. So just talk about one part of whatever you're talking about, be it coaching or a challenge group, at a time, one part at a time, and just make it funny, make it lighthearted. I think about if I was sitting in front of them having a Starbucks date, if I was sitting in front of them drinking my chai tea latte, eating my cookie, how would the conversation flow? If I was in Starbucks with them, I would not be just word vomiting everywhere. I'd be asking them questions and be like, oh my God, girl, you'd be so good at this. This is awesome. What do you do? And asking them questions to prime them, to help them understand and choose it for themselves. Does that make sense? Is there any more questions? I just got told at dinner time today that I am the female version of Gary Vaynerchuk. Schooler. No more questions? Okay. If everybody, we are all going to get super vulnerable. We're all going to do this together. If everybody could put their video on, you can keep yourselves muted, but we're going to do this together. We are a team. We do things together, and I don't want to stare at black boxes while I do my my big release. So put your videos on. Hi, everybody. Put your videos on. Get yourselves set up. Jess, I will mute myself, but you can take over and just tell us what we need to do to set up, okay?
Okay. So, does everyone have a candle and something to light it with? It's not crucial, but it would help. So just light your candle, and then you're gonna need a piece of paper and a pen. And if you use like a journal or notebook or something, just make sure you're able to like take the paper out when we're done. And Jess, yes, we do want to see you. It's okay if you're sick. Let me know, give me a thumbs up once you've got your candle, paper, pen. I'm gonna turn this light off. But make sure you can see still so that you can write. All right, we'll wait for Sam to get back. Margaret, let's see you. Good to go. Good to go. Okay, are we ready?
How do we know you guys are doing it if you're black boxes?
Trust me, it's not hard or
Not scary. You don't have to talk. I promise I am. I don't believe you.
Just put it like on your paper or something, maybe.
Peer pressure.
Because I'm in a robe. It's okay, don't worry. No judgment. Yay!
Whoa! My mom is always so funny when she goes on a video like this because she's so blind. She's like this in the screen. Yes. You should see where the phone is, you guys. When she's at home, she looks like this. Sometimes when she FaceTimes me, she's like this.
Oh my goodness. That's what we have to look forward to.
Exactly.
Yay! Thank you. Okay, are we ready?
Ready.
Okay. So get out your pen, and I want you to think about, reflect on 2018, the past year, maybe even the last 2 weeks of 2019, and think about all of the blocks, the limiting beliefs, anything that you think has held you back in any sort of way. And I want you to just put it on the paper, no judgments. It can be a big list of things if you have a lot of things that you feel like you're holding on to and you need to let go of. It can be just a few things, and it can be anything. This can be personal to you, it can be in your job, in your relationships, absolutely anything. Write it all out, anything you feel like you're holding on to and it might be holding you back in some sort of way. I'm gonna play a song while you guys write it all out and just take it in.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. The sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown the mind. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Now, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. It's my speed. We'll fire away. 'Cause today I won't let the streets in. Your heart sticks through the barricades. Reach for the sun. That's what we can do. Won't let them break me down. I know that there's a place for us. Oh, yeah, glorious. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me.
right. Finish up whatever thoughts you have there. And I want you to just set your journal down, sit nice and comfy, and just close your eyes. Release any tension in your neck, let your shoulders relax a little bit. And I'm gonna repeat or say something to you, and I want you to just repeat it back to yourself. You can say it out loud, in your head, whatever you feel works good for you. You can just listen. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale nice and slow. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And I want you to just keep track of your breath. Focus on in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take in all of these limiting beliefs, thoughts that you wrote down on the paper, and on your exhale, let it go. I decide right here, right now, in this moment, to let go. Let go of all limiting beliefs, stories, thoughts, habits that are holding me back from living my best life. I choose to write a new story. I am worthy. I am loved. I am guided. I am supported. I am successful. I can be whatever I desire, and I have exactly what I need. This is me. Take a deep breath in and exhale, release. When you're ready, I want you to open your eyes. I want you to take that piece of paper where you wrote all of those limiting beliefs, all those thoughts that we want to let go of. If you're in a notebook or journal, I want you to take it out of your journal. Hold it up. Let's see. Perfect. And on the count of 3, I want you to crumple it up. Fold it, smash it, do whatever you want to do. Squeeze it nice and tight. And you can throw it, do whatever you want to do. You let go, it's all gone. Now, get your candle. Hold it up. And you're gonna blow it out. Let everything go on the paper. You crumpled it up. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, blow out your candle. Yay! Good job! That was so fun. Good job.
It was so good. That was so good. I hope everybody else enjoyed it.
And yeah, I hope it just gives you a little bit of a sense of refresh going into a new year, especially when, you know, it already is 2 weeks in and it is busy and there's a lot going on coming into the new year. It's hard to get a nice routine down, and sometimes we forget to, you know, let go of a lot of things that we're holding on to. The holidays are a really good distraction. come the end of the year and New Year's and that sort of thing. So now is when it really kind of sets in. We're setting these big goals, and we really need to be in the right mindset to get to where we want to be, so that we don't have a repeat of the year before.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I just want to also tag on to that if you guys do not already have a journaling practice, you've got to start, because journaling is a way to release it. If you are not into meditation yet, then that's a great practice to start. You can do guided meditations. My favorites are from Gabrielle Bernstein and Amanda Francis. Both of them are excellent. You can find them on YouTube. You can go to their websites and get their free ones. They come in your email. So I highly recommend doing meditation, but journaling is an even easier task, an easier source. If you don't have my free journal prompts, little tool guides that I created, then send me a message so that I can send that to you, so that you have prompts that you can use in order to walk yourself through journaling. But your journaling needs to be a space where, maybe I'll do an entire team call on this, but your journaling needs to be a space where you ask yourself what you're doing, what you want, what you desire. Dig deep into what do I want for me? For me, this is me. What do I want? And what would make me so excited? What would make me so happy? What's my ultimate life? What do I actually want? And why the heck can I not have it? Why don't I have it right now? What are my fears? What are my limiting beliefs? What are the stories, the garbage stories that I am telling myself that are keeping me from having that exact life, that exact thing, whatever it is? You are entitled. Everything that you desire, everything that you want, the goals that you want to achieve, the things that you want within your life, they're there on purpose. You are supposed to feel that way. And it's up to you to do the unblocking. It's up to you to do the work to break down those walls so that you can go and have that desire. The universe, whatever you believe in, God, the universe, spirits, angels, whatever, but it wants to support you. It wants to give you exactly what you want. And if you are spending your energy exhausting it on, I cannot have this, and living up a fake false story, exactly what you just crumpled away, let that go, because the universe is giving you exactly what you just wrote down on that piece of paper. And now, today, right now, that story no longer exists. You just demolished it. You broke it down. But it's going to take practice every single day. And you're going to wake up, and some days you're going to feel like you're on top of the world. And other days you're going to feel like you are this big and nothing is going your way, that it's a battle and a struggle to feel confident and good and okay and supported and guided and all of that you have to do the work. You can't just do the work on the good days. It's just like doing a workout. You have to do it on the bad days the most, because that's what's going to put you into a good space, a good headspace, a good mindset, confident, and all of those things. But I think we forget that it's our job to work through those blocks. It's our job to uncover those walls between what we want and where we are. Okay, so utilize this as a practice. You can do something like this every single day. It doesn't need to be, as long of a scene, as long of a routine, but just simply writing out, what do I want to let go of today? What did you do yesterday? So tomorrow when you wake up, what did you do today on Tuesday that you want to let go of? What are the judgments, the thoughts, the bullshit excuses and beliefs and stories that are feeding in your brain, keeping you from accomplishing the things that you truly actually want? Okay, so whatever the goals are that you talked about today, that you're thinking about in your business, in your life, let go of all of the bullshit and work through the blocks. I just decided I'm going to do a full team call on that in February. So stay tuned for that. But if nobody else has any questions, I am done.